Hello folks, and welcome back to more Mass Effect Andromeda. And when last we left off, we have mostly solved the murder mystery. We now need to go and search for memory triggers that will unlock Sam's array. So we're going to go and do that now, before we leave EOS. Let's just get up that road. Right, I don't think anything really follows us too far, so that's nothing. Get the memory trigger.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Yep, let's go get the next trigger. We won't worry about the hostiles, because we'll be flitting from one location to another.
Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
Didn't I already do this one? Yeah, I thought I already did this one. The game's just doing the repeat. And it's confusing
Detecting
me.
above normal radiation levels.
Right, so next on the list of places to go. Yeah, nobody cares. To be fair, right? As much as these new landscapes look relatively pretty and nice, how can I say it? They're not exactly alive. Let's put it that way. It is hardly any difference to the Mass Effect 1's barren planet syndrome.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Okay, I need to get a scan of the escape pod. I don't think I did that before. Because I know I've already been here. But I don't think I got a scan. Let's go do that quick.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
But the Ark could be intact, like the Hyperion.
Let's hope so.
Okay. That was a little extra something I was able to garner that I likely missed the first time. Well, that I definitely missed the first time round.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
Oh, what's this up here? Okay.
Life support systems are in peril. Life support failing. Seek safety immediately. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
I need to get somewhere safe.
So, Cora, Asari Commandos. I hear a lot of things.
You hear or you watch low-budget action vids?
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations.
All officially sanctioned.
And that was all fine with you?
Yeah, hunt down anti-Citadel fanatics, or let Crisis Response mop up the blood later. That's not a choice.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this one just yet, because the radiation levels are disgustingly high. So we might have to put this quest to one side for now. I believe I'm here. Alright, well, I guess we can try hitting rocks for science. At least for the meantime.
Life support restored. Radiation levels increasing.
Okay. Need to make sure I'm heading in the right direction. So, roughly. Head to that one first. Go for a little trip in my favorite land ship. It's the Nomad. Zooming across planets. Hey! Oh, no. Need the 6-wheel. Oh, that is a rock shelf. I'm not going to be able to get over that. Alright, we're back out to the Golden Wastes.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I have no idea if I'm doing that right. Right, I need to head that way a little bit. So I need to see if I can get around this. There we go. Wrong button. Okay. Tech core. Can I activate anything here? I don't think I can. Okay. Gotta be right on that, Oh, jeez.
My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
Okay. Need to get in the car. So, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do some of this stuff. Because quite clearly, I'm out of,
Strange what triggers memories. Something about that last combat took me back to training.
Voice of a mentor? Favorite training ground?
The smell of
Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to cut that off.
blood from an impact meant to teach respect.
Hard one you, Cora Harper.
Right, best go and refill the old life support meter. couldn't
Earth
get
had
that
formations like this. Made a lot of
scan.
kids think of alien worlds.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
So, I top up the life support.
What the... Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out.
Right, topping off all the life support.
Life support is stable.
Now, I need to figure out what to do next, because I can't really do half of these quests. Because I keep... a better beginning. Let's establish the outpost. Let's do that. I think that'll probably be best. I think that's kind of what it's alluding to me having to do.
Radiation levels increasing.
Because with all this radiation, I can't really do much of anything else. So I'm wondering if doing that will actually reduce the levels of radiation eventually, allowing me to go into various other locations. You know, if this was the Mako, that would have gone right over. I wonder if you can upgrade the car eventually.
Got targets!
And I really don't care. If there's one thing that is a bugger, is this weird whole hostile life thing that's going on. And you can't really... I mean, it's not worth doing anything about it, because you don't really get any experience for it. Or not that I've noticed, anyway. I could be wrong. Oh, 6-wheel.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Literally come up with minerals, and now it's not. Out of zone. Okay, that was weird. Definitely had some minerals back there. You know what? I miss the days of just mining for minerals from the Normandy. Not particularly exciting, but, you know.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that... Drac?
Ryder,
Boom.
about time you joined the party. That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one. Color me impressed.
You know, if you can impress a Krogan in the midst of battle,
Nice.
you're doing a good job.
fun.
You're telling me.
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
We work well together.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I'm in. Just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
Hey, we got a Krogan.
This is gonna be great.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It is calmer. Notice that?
Well, it looks like we might have ourselves a own base.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Okay. Opinions?
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
It's got to be science. Our colonists need to understand their home.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Okay. Oh, this is a tough one. Let's go with scientific.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative. This is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Yeah, it's not just my efforts.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
Yeah, you're right to be cautious.
I appreciate your candor. We're all on the same side.
I wouldn't go that far. The reality, Ryder? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point. From the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed. But after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Let's see. I can handle myself.
Don't worry. I majored in glad handing during Pathfinder training.
We're led by the best. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Okay, establish an outpost. So I guess you have to kind of revisit locations to be able to... AVP cryo deployment perks. Speak with Tan at the Nexus, give us radiation time to clear. Okay, right, I kind of see what it is I gotta do then, I guess. So, I leave here for now, come back. It's gonna be a sprawling thing, can't complete everything in one hit. I get it. I understand. I think, at least.
Back online.
Life support is back online. So, yeah, I guess for now we need to go back to the Nexus. Finish up whatever doodads we've got over here. Oh, there is a question mark, though. Research Center, loadout. Triangulation achieved. We predict Habitat 1 is a lush and vibrant world. The green band rushes over. The Citadel is a world away. And there's more to freedom than the Terminus. This golden world offers a true pioneer, thousands of kilometers of untamed potential, and with advanced genetic storage in mere months we'll be deploying the literal creature comforts that will enable you to thrive. Image, pastoral plain, sunset, rugged stoicism, cow. Updating planetary profile. Live records coordination. Spec Karen Mura. Live link begins. And it's just a mess. Wait, going live. Let's have a look at EOS. The Pathfinder is really pushing exploration. The first two sites didn't get this. What in the world? No, it's just still amazing to me. EOS is so different than we expected. Thought we were so smart with that Geth relay scope method, but 600 years changed it all. Well, of course, that's short for a planet, but look at it. No, wait, it's recording. Ugh. Block audio. It just needs manual input. Live link ends. Receiving live EOS telemetry, coordinating with known. More data needed. And the magnetic resonance coordination. Known. Still we venture as the brave. Watch the rocks. They're falling daily. Careless miners always fail. Keep your hands upon your credits and your eyes upon the scale. Well, of course you don't like it. Your dad didn't sing it until all you dreamt of was rocks. I swear, if you want ground zero for accidental master's degrees, go to lullabies. Still, as a mnemonic device, it got me through applied geotech. Always watch the... Did you hit record? You son of a fu... Live link ends. Okay. So I guess we go back to the Nexus. Oh, this place is certainly livened up all of a sudden. What's this over here? I'm curious. Oh, there is. Okay, so... Oh, that's a research station. So what's this? Quest giver, maybe? Okay, the game did not want me progressing forwards. Please help. This is the only way I can get the word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about the remnant tech. They think the initiative's lying about how dangerous it is, that a couple of electrodes in the right place could get the remnant to work for them instead. They tried before, and I helped out in Medbay when those remnant observers carved up Bardi. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. He's taken the whole work crew to help him this time. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it, but if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned Medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Oh, okay. Maybe we won't be going back to thingy so quickly. Shock treatment, investigate the med bay. Do that first. I probably should be going back and seeing whether or not the radiation clears up, but I'm intrigued. Actually, I wonder. That's one way to get around. It's this terminal. No messages. Jacob Mitney.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Should work.
Is this a sure thing, Mitney, or just pie in the sky?
I have no interest in wasting your time. This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
I do need to figure out how the whole research and whatever thing works. Got a container here full of goodies, I hope. Ooh, Sandstorm 2.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting moisture.
Hello, Pathfinder. We've got us some French people.
Really hope all those scientists will be safe out here. We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
I keep wondering what our scientists will cook up for EOS.
Cane Forks.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer at your service.
Okay. About EOS.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card, but I hear you almost have that solved, which is amazing. And you found us a good site here. I think EOS is really going to be special.
And what's your job?
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
Facts, my guy. Coming to Andromeda?
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance. Thanks for asking.
Colleagues?
What are the other Outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Talk about that, hit the wrong mute button. Whoops. Okay, goodbye.
Bye, Fox.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
Oh, you know us. We'll be fine. Datapad. Watercourse repair team. BI programmer. It's just logistics stuff. Oh. We'll come back to that in a moment. Scratch pad. Log in Chief Engineer Kane Fawkes. This file is filled with sketches, annotations and exploded schematic views. Many are focused on a combined road monorail network for EOS, showing several different but brilliant designs. Always good to go back to the old standby when I need to think. Underneath are several doodles showing elegant redesigns of the Nexus tram system map. Pasted to one side are a number of downloaded statistics on predicted population growth over the next century. Got a baseline, Bradley's always good for the numbers. Adjoining the statistics is a blocked out simplistic drawing of Prodromos. Dotted lines showing expansion with detailed sketches of water and sewage lines underground, wireless power routers and the flow of foot traffic. Sloppy, but it's a start. On the other side is a sketch of a Pathfinder helmet with downloaded notes on material testing and safety regulations. Design fundamentals look good. Sound? No need to worry. Hey from the Nexus. Fawkes, how is it there? I heard Bradley has things up and running smoothly. I knew you guys could do it. Tell me all about EOS. It's boring here, so I have to live vicariously through you. As for the advice you asked for, just be yourself. I know how you get when you're nervous. The special lady will like you a lot more if you just relax. You got this, buddy. Good luck. Work Ross's datapad that mentioned Jennings.
Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many locations to check them all. We need to narrow it down.
And that's why we head to the med bay next.
Hello, Ryder.
Hello. I was not trying to rudely scan you just now.
Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
Oh, I don't know. What are you researching?
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Conditions on EOS?
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
Bradley?
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
Goodbye.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Ooh. Let's check the terminal first. Dictation log, Scientific Director Hanley Abrams. How? What technology can do this so quickly? Neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without dramatic storm effects? Shit, the opposite. The weather's gone calm as a summer's day. That's unprecedented control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture temperature, what else? And where's the interaction? Miss the dogs. Walking them in the Shuttleport Park always helped me think through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? We got damn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. Eos is drier, but within limits. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil. More now since the vault. Points to a species with the same air mix, temperature, gravitational comfort levels as us. Or is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Maybe Ryder's the one to figure out why. The how? That's my department now. Lucky old Hanley. You wanted bigger things. You sure got them now. Materials analysis of recovered Ket firearms. Waterborne bacteria study, colour reactions and, comparison of the quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. That's a mouthful. And element 0 voltage resistance testing.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
No, it still matters.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
There we go. You know, we may not be in the Milky Way anymore, and it's hardly irrelevant. I mean, we're able to get here soon. Maybe one day you'll be able to figure out a way to create consistent travel to and from. Well, I mean, there's never going to be another one of these games, so we'll never know.
Over here. Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Padromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Okay, August Bradley.
Thoughts on your boss?
The old man. He's pretty tied into what happens here. I just pick up the day-to-day scraps. Good at cracking the whip for these science types. Doesn't fall for the details. I hope he's proud. Feels like he's proud.
You okay there, buddy?
Thoughts on how the Outpost is doing? The planet?
Stellar. We keep it up. We'll make this world look like the brochures.
Personal background?
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
God, family trouble.
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
Oh, I couldn't wait to leave.
I know exactly how you feel. Couldn't wait to be from somewhere.
Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Home planet?
Where do you launch out of?
The pale blue dot. Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
Stupid romantic things.
I miss the time on the couch before media loads. Make your choice, and as a B- rom-com bounces between satellites, the size of the planet decides how long you wait in the dark.
Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder.
Goodbye.
Another time.
Of course.
We need to get that information. SecureCom Nexus re-messages. Tan, appreciate the personal interest, but my people are getting twitchy with all the messages we're sending them. I'd like their minds on the job, not being under a microscope. Addison's the one I call. I get it, Site 1 and 2 are still raw for us too, but Prodromos isn't the same. No better way to prove that than to let us do our jobs. Give them space and I'll give you all the footage you need to make it play well back on the Nexus. Agreed? Bradley. Post-deployment block party. Everyone, initial setup went by the books and we're operational in record time. Be proud. I am. Now that the first deployment wave is in, I'm giving the all clear to break into the good stuff. We've got a new colony to toast and some lost friends to say goodbye to. Lights go down and drinks raise up at 2000. Bradley. Okay, still not finding what I need. I think it might be above me? It is indeed above me. Okay, oh.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. Comparing with locations from the work roster, it's likely the injury occurred near a monolith.
Let's go.
Okay, so we've got some idea where to go with that. Okay. Victor Carson. Mr. Josephs, I find it troubling that you think I could be swayed from my duty by an offer of credits. I understand Victor Carson is a friend of yours, but that's hardly an adequate reason to release him from cryostasis and send him to the Prodromos. Beyond that, from what I hear, you two are a disaster waiting to happen. I know all about the prank you and Mr. Carson pulled on Everett before the journey to Helios. Victor Carson will be released from stasis when I see fit and assigned to an outpost that best suits his skill set. And if I hear you've gone over my head and spoken to Addison about this, you'll have me to answer to. Administrator Brecker. Case notes. Details. An examination, no organic underlying cause, apparently suffered a mechanical failure when coming out of stasis that locked her in the pod. Clearly a psychosomatic case, but symptoms are acute. Prescribed tetravoxin and VR post-stasis therapy. Next appointment in 2 weeks. Personal notes. I'm seeing several cases of post-stasis anxiety and other related conditions. The techies solved a lot of the physical effects of long-term stasis, but we're clearly seeing the psychological effects run a lot deeper. People just aren't designed to be turned off for too long. Should talk with Hanley about a long-term research initiative. We're first for a lot of things. Multiple leg fractures. Patient lost his grip and fell during maintenance work on the roof. Jump jets failed to fire. Compound fractures to right leg, severe sprains to left ankle. Patient showed an allergic reaction to anaesthetic, so I borrowed August and a couple engineers to hold 076 down while I set the legs. Application of foam cast and appropriate analgesia followed. Analgesia? I do not know. Anyway, nosy day, but hopefully an object lesson to the rest of the outpost about jump jet maintenance. Patient is healing nicely. Should be falling off roofs again in a week. I don't think that's the ideal circumstance.
Right. August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
What's your feelings on Bradley?
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
What about your clinic?
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
Indeed. Interesting that we don't seem to have any Batarians here.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
It's early days, but promising. Everyone pitches in, everyone matters. We know we'll make this work.
Goodbye.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
I make no promises. Okay, so we have a location that we can head to. There is one more thing that we could probably pick up here. So we may as well do that while we have the opportunity.
Pathfinder.
Must be on the inside. Okay, we've got a terminal here. Let's check this one. No messages. One more request from Darket Tavian. Making the request again, Bradley. I know it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be second wave, but I want a trail so that when all this calms down in a few years, we can get proper outraged about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones hurt during the Site 1-2 mess. You know, broken promise is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Dark Ticket Exo Study Specialist. Reason she's an asset that will help viability. She's also my daughter. Speak with Addison's assistant on the Nexus.
Okay, but when your shuttle gets eaten by space whales,
Right, now we need to go and investigate the monolith site, but I've got a sneaky suspicion that might be a ways away. Oh, is it just there? No way is it that close. Oh, if we can get this down and out in this video, and then we'll move on to bigger and better things, perhaps.
Radiation levels increasing. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh, I'm gonna never get this damn thing. Okay. I need to get out of here. But I can't. Seems I've got myself irrevocably trapped. There we go. That's how you squeeze through tight gaps.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind. Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up.
Lexi, found another colonist.
Oh, damn it. Oh, get to the work crew. Oh, save the crew. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't get to hear the message, which sucks a little bit. Oh my god.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully Padromo sets a high bar.
Can't wait to see what the initiative makes of this planet.
If I make it to these colonists, that will be a miracle.
Who do? Who don't?
Help us! Please!
Okay. Damn it.
Repositioning.
I'm with you.
Speak to the survivors. Initiative worker.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
You're risking your lives.
How many people need to get hurt before you stop this?
Pathfinder's got a point, Jennings.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
And we've leveled up a bit more. Got a remnant decryption key for whatever that's worth. Right, better get back in the car. Okay, so we managed to sort that out. You know what? I know there's something else I was able to do here. Additional tasks. Nexus. Okay, so locate the researchers' other stations. Hitting rocks for science, can't really do that at the moment. Finding the missing science vessel. They haven't reported in. She fears the worst and asks you to find out what happened to them. Alright, well, I think, you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to extract.
sent us go.
Time for us to leave Eos for now.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Whatever, it's cool. Work it out.
You're professionals. I'm not going to babysit bunk assignments. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
What y'all looking at me? Just get along.
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
It's all gonna go to shit. Augmentations are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints. Items incorporating augments can be more powerful or behave differently. Okay, something else for me to learn. This game has far too many things being thrown at me all at once. It's daunting. But on that note, we are going to leave it there for now, folks.
Ryder,
So,
when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
thank you very much for watching this installment of Mass Effect Andromeda. And when we return, we'll see what lies in store for us. But until then, take it easy, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.